On January 10th, 395, the Eastern Roman Emperor Theodosius died. Alaric, the king of the Visigoths, considered this the end of the Goths' 382 treaty with them. Alaric marshaled his forces in the provinces on the Danube River and set forth burning and looting all before him. They then invaded Thrace and began to approach Constantinople, the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. At the same time in the east, the dreaded Huns burst onto the scene in Anatolia. Arcadius, the 12-year-old son of the late Emperor Theodosius, ascended the throne in Constantinople. The situation did not look good for the Romans. Almost immediately, Rufinus, the head of the Praetorian Guard in Constantinople, took Arcadius under his wing and effectively became the real power in the east. Stilicho, however, protested this, claiming that Theodosius wished for him to take guardianship over not only Theodosius's other son Honorius in the west, but also Arcadius. Nevertheless, Rufinus met Alaric outside the capital and negotiated with the Gothic king to leave. It is not known what the two men spoke of, but what is known is that Alaric and his men departed and proceeded to Old Macedonia and looted and ravaged it. While on the plain of Larissa in Thessaly, Alaric found himself set upon by surprise by an approaching Roman army with the feared general Stilicho at its head. Alaric then stopped and entrenched his men in a fortified position to withstand a siege. The young Eastern Emperor, however, no doubt under the influence of Rufinus, ordered Stilicho to leave immediately. Stilicho gave no protest and left, but not before sending a contingent of Eastern Roman troops who had joined him back to Constantinople. They were led by one of his subordinates, a Goth named Gaius. As the soldiers approached, Rufinus rode and met them, but he was not met by handshakes and smiles, but by blades and blood. Alaric, then free of Stilicho, proceeded to raid and pillage the rest of Greece, save for Athens, who paid him a large ransom in order to be spared. Back in Italy, Stilicho gathered a new army of mainly Germanic-speaking tribesmen and marched back east to confront Alaric yet again. This time he met no protest from the Eastern government and skirmished with Alaric, then trapped him in the city of Pholo in the Peloponnese. He encountered logistical issues, however, and was forced to retreat back to Italy. Alaric then marched into western Greece, the lands of Epirus. Constantinople saw Stilicho's retreat as a betrayal, suspecting him of colluding with Alaric, and so they declared him a public enemy. After ravaging Epirus for years, the Eastern Empire gave Alaric an appointment to an office of high military command and gave him free rein to do as he wished. Meanwhile, his old hated enemy Stilicho in the west had put down a rebellion in North Africa in 399 and married his daughter to the Western Emperor Honorius, solidifying his power in the west.